July is Disability Pride Month. For many here in the Rocket City, accessibility is something we take for granted. But for those with mobility issues or disabilities, that can be a different story. This Wellness Wednesday, Fox 54 spoke with local disability groups to find out what can be improved in Huntsville.
Huntsville does a great job with being accessible. They stay on top of all issues. They have a lot of resources, a lot of professionals that are here in our community that can address accessibility and accommodation issues. Of course, there's always room to improve and to grow.
That's Davina Patterson, Executive Director of the Disability Resource Network. She says Huntsville offers many accessible features for people with disabilities, but believes there's still room for improvement.
I think we need to hear more from people with disabilities. They need to be a part of focus groups. They need to be a part of work groups.
And there's one challenge Patterson sees a lot of in the Rocket City.
With the transportation system, just how to navigate it, and then there are still some issues with the extended after hours, missing appointments, and just being a part of community compared to larger cities, how their transportation systems are more advanced.
Patterson isn't the only one to share the same thoughts. Kim Hauser, Executive Director of Friends, Inc., tells us public transport is lacking for those who are disabled.
If you're disabled and you are, say, 82 years old and you have cancer treatment, but you live outside of the limits for the access bus, then how do you get to your appointments? How do you receive that treatment when you have no support? Incredibly critical. That's where our agency kind of tries to fill in the gap, but we were never meant to meet all the demands of a growing community.
Hauser adds that as Huntsville grows, discussions need to be held.
We need to continue having conversations that this is a problem. And I'm not trying to say that in a way that's putting blame anywhere, but it is a concern. And our friends with disabilities absolutely deserve the same kind of health care and support services that everyone else does.
You can learn more about the Disability Resource Network and Friends, Inc. on fox54.com. And you can find more Wellness Wednesday topics and hear from the experts on the Fox 54 app. Download on your TV, watch for free.